Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are through what has turned out to be step 2. Got our floor and the walls of our kit built, plus my token tray of tiny pieces here. Should finish this one up today, but if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them mostly in real time, so you can see all my successes and all my failures, and how I hopefully fix the inevitable failures as they come up. Have a good time, just sort of keeping it loose and, you know, having fun with it. You know, we're not doing anything world altering here. We're just, you know, people building models. And if you've seen any kits like this or anything, or basically any kit that you want to see me take a shot at, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always open to add on to my list, so you know, so we can keep the channel fresh. But without any further ado, let's start up on step 3. So we get our base plate and this one. A few pieces for next bit. And whoop, nuts and bolts. And speaker, I'm gonna leave this one attached. I think it'll be okay. Let's see, here we go. Okay, this face up. There, even got instruction on here telling us where the speaker wires and everything go, where they're supposed to be passed through. But like I say, that goes on here, and it does have a nice little recess there to pop right into our hole. It's flush with the front, so that's good. Of course, it'll change once we put the nuts and bolts on, but just center it on the hole there. And which way goes where? So nut. Okay. Well, I've been calling them nuts, or bolts, or screws. But they come up from the bottom, evidently. Shall start it up. Okay. Oop, that's the wrong one to grab. And I think it looks like that's about the right size for not the tool that came with this one, but it does look like it's going to work. Let's move those guys down a little bit. Tight fit, really. Probably don't even need to use our wrench, if you will. I think hand tight is probably plenty. But since I've got it sitting right there, I might as well. Alright. Now we gotta build us some brackets and stands here. That's what these guys are for. Brackets. So let's start off with setting them aside. Okay. These guys. There's our hole for the wire. So we'll go through there, and now it comes down, so I was going to install this one first. And making sure not to brace against the speaker over here, so I don't want to poke through the middle of it. There it goes. I'm not crimping the wire anywhere. And there it goes. Now, put this one down and see if it. very snug fit on that. Okay. Now, little guys, got bottom there, over here. Well, Neo's about to use a litter box, so let me give her some privacy and I'll finish up in a second. Okay, yeah, she's been a little bit sickly here lately, so I think anytime she has an opportunity to go, I always try and, get out of her way. Get you in there. Alright. Now, let's cross this guy. Go in here. Where's the top one? Yes, sir. Not quite. Good and snug all the way around. Yeah, all right. Now, okay. Looks like it's time to reattach my plug here. So, about to start running some wires. So, attach the plug I unplugged from the LCD yesterday. Get that back in here. Alright. Okay, so you're going to be up here. I think I'm tangled up here. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, so looks like. Okay, so this one comes out, goes up here, and you go there. So these guys, all the wires put together. Through here. Gang them all up. This one over top of that gaggle. Still, no crimping on it. So this is going to end up, like I say, right here. These guys come in there, and our LED. Okay, so I need to mount that into the floor now. Get the floor out. Yeah, LED goes in here. Not sure. Oh, evidently it's just, just barely, okay. Just, Because that's where our lamp's going to end up on top of. Okay, and then this guy holds it up the front there. Okay. I think. Where does it go? Won't show us a good picture of it. I think it's just. Well, yeah, it looks like this is just to block it. Hold it in the keyhole slot there. I think it's gonna. that's not, yeah, there's not room there for a wire to run underneath it, so that's just to lock that one in place. Okay. Evidently, if we wanted to, we'd probably have room to run it underneath there, but I think just run the slack under there, I believe. If I can get it to fold in. Maybe I won't. Maybe I can put that wire and pull it under. There we go. I think. Now, I think that's all for that bit. Okay, we do drop our floor down on here. Get this guy situated in its control. These guys in place here. And more coming up. Now those are just supports. So these are the only two slots we got. Once again, make sure don't put your finger through the speaker when you're trying to tighten these things up, like I almost just did. And I keep trying to do. Okay. Yep. And these do go to the top, so that's what we want. Two. Now, bring it back on. Pull these ones pretty same. Hopefully they'll cooperate to feed back the other way this time. Okay, so we got our bottom notches and then the slots. Not being cooperative. The slots first, and bottom notches after. Okay. I think that's it. Just alright. Back in where you belong. Still feel this front seems raised up somewhat. Okay, hang on. I see what's going on with my wire for my LED is over top of our support here. That could have been my problem all along. Pop you up to push you back where you're supposed to go. I hope. Yeah, okay. Still seems like there should be something. No, they're all just... Oh, no, it's on top of that one too. Everybody's clear now. Yeah, that's much more stable. It was a little wobbly before. Now it's good. Okay. Now let's shoot back into your slot. Even with the sides. Alright. That was a kerfuffle. And we just get to do it one more time on the side, this side too now. Let's see, except it's got the back to go into. Alright. Back first. Bottoms. Over. Nice and snug. There should be a slot for a little PCB to drop in right there. Yep. Alright. That popped in nice and tight. Alright. Now, oop, not important stuff. Back side over here, we got all these guys, knobs. This is the part, the little screws is what I was really looking for. Got my little teeny tiny screwdriver, because I imagine these are teeny tiny screws, which they are. And they're just go into the splits of our. Actually, before I do that, actually that's not. I wonder if I can paint half this line, because this one's going to be covered up with all the. I'm going to put a panel over top of that. So this one and these corners, I think I'm going to touch up with some yellow. I've already got out actually. Let's see if I can do half of that. Try and maintain that stripe. Right over here is probably a bit much, but let me turn it to the other way so I'm likewise on this side. Code here. That didn't seem to absorb near as bad, but I'll still. It doesn't take much to make the paint sort of stick. Right. These guys too. So. I'll wipe that one off with my hand. Alright. Have to do that. No, actually, it doesn't show up on the other side. Okay. Put my control board back in place. Okay. Nope, actually. Should be. Where'd my. Forgot there was on the other side. Need to do this one too. Okay. That lined up first, our PCB, to make sure we're not crunching it for sure. Okay. Oh, there goes that one. Okay. I'm not going to go into overkill trying to paint that stuff. I'll probably clean it up after a while. Alright, so that's good and locked in place. Thankfully. Now, take our holders. And it looks like they just go between. Okay, it's just sort of add support to our cover, it looks like. It's not really holding anything. Looks like those LEDs light up. I think those are LEDs right there and here, so we'll go through the center on those. Okay. And our top cover onto these guys. Bottom cover here. Pretty tight little seam there, actually. That's nice. And that bridge gap there. That's a little wobble, but still. Click buttons work. Okay. Where am I at top? Okay, that's not bad. Okay, do all that, do all that. Now we get to install our. Oh, I got sidetracked. I'm supposed to be putting these screws in here. So just in the slots, sort of hold it all together. Reinforced it more than anything, I think. This end, no, none on this end side. Okay. Now, back to where I thought I was a minute ago. Got our knobs in place. Just got a little semicircle. Should just, I think, snap, pop right on. Flat side to flat side, and just zoop on. Snug on that one. And a bonus one. They all spin nicely, no rubbing. It's still clicking. Alright. And oh, install. What's that? We're putting. Okay, we do that last. That's okay. We gotta put our brick on here, and there's a little notch there for that one to slide into, so it's got something to hold it in. It's good, but get out the old B7000. Put it through there. Don't think it'll take much. There. A little wiggle there to spread the glue a bit. And I will clamp on that. I don't think it's going anywhere, but it won't hurt to reinforce. I'll come over here and we get to install, or start installing, our tray of tiny pieces. First of which, get to put our lantern right over top of our LED in the floor there. So need have a glue around the edge there. All right. And then we get to install all our pieces. So bed goes back here in the corner. Pressure that I like to put on it. Sunk it down into its appropriate hole. Everything. They're not. Well, this one's actually. Oh yeah. Don't knock your lantern off. Make sure not to turn it vertical. Okay, so the bed back there. I done lost my diagram. And chair next to the bed here. Tight quarters. Snack table. Okay, there it goes. Next chair goes here. A little more room to maneuver here. And I'm going to put my use a paint can and a palette. Paint can is evidently out here. That's that one, by the way. Ooh, I'm supposed to grab another piece for that, so I'll grab that in a second. Finish up here, rest thing. Okay, easel goes into that one. Just the one. This is the one I'm worried about breaking actually, because it's hard to get an angle to apply some pressure there. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, get in pretty good. Yeah, And our table with our sunflowers on it. Here. Then Van Gogh himself sitting on his crate right there. And that one, you're going to need glue. All the rest of them felt like they would stick. This one did not. So, little drop of glue in each runner here. Okay. And I've already put my forms in the recycling, so let me go dig them out so I can grid the one little piece so I can mount my paint palette. So I'll be right back. Okay, I just needed that little guy to mount my paint palette on, so it'll little red dash on there to sort of camouflage it, and it goes into right here next to it. Should have put it in first. Okay, there it goes. There's our little scene. And then around back, got this wire I'm gonna feed back into the basement, I guess. And we got our cover that goes over top. Yep. Still managed to not knock that off, so that's good. And that's where the power supply goes in over here. And actually, we're also supposed to mount our little rubber feet on it now, too. Just another couple of seconds on the... Okay. And then of course backing paper peeled off. Okay. Hopefully the lantern will stay in place for me. Got little outlines to hit on our feet. And actually they included 2 extras, so I'm okay, and that one peeled correctly, so I'm going to put one in the middle too, just to because I've got them. Why not? Alright, I think that can come off now. Here's our finished bit before our dust cover, which looks like there's a little track down here for the dust cover to go into, which is going to be nice. And it's supposed to mount up into, I say it came with tabs and everything on it, so that's encouraging. Let's see here. This one's going to be the side I'll do a dry fit first, I think. I'll go in here. That's our top. Okay, so that's what those bricks are for. That's for the dust cover to sit on top of. The back and our front was like, got a couple of notches to hold it side to side. This should just drop into our slot there, I think. Now we got side, slot, notch fits right there. And drop in our top, and yeah, that's it. Don't even have to glue it. Yeah, cool. Nice, that's gonna work. Alright, so let's do the real deal now. Okay. Couple of peels going. Lid. Drop you right in. And turn off my bar light here. Here we go. Now, oh, I would imagine we're going to want these windows open. Okay, now let's dig out their USB. In place. Use them, unplug it and plug those out. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. And there's white noise. Outside, yeah. Okay, the sound of Vincent painting. Okay, you can do... Okay, I'm seeing now. Okay. Let's see, what's this one? Horse-drawn carriage. Okay. Okay, so the music, you watch if I can get a good shot of the screen without a reflection on it. Starry, starry night. Does that. Interesting. And our white noise makes it sway. Get the fireflies with that. And I just realized I could just turn that off. I don't know, I don't think. Painting doesn't do anything. So how much light is this thing putting off? I didn't even think. Okay, now that's a cool look. That's a cool effect. But the screen's too bright for it to pick up now. Okay, so let me turn them down there. I don't see an effect with that one. And likewise, don't see anything with people. And okay, so you can turn your. Oh, just turn everything off, just the light off. Okay. And it's got. It's saying 15, 30, and 60, so I'm assuming that's a sleep timer. Okay, oh, 15, 30, or that might be 90. Yeah, I'm assuming it's just all of them, so 15, or 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 205, I'm assuming. And you get her. The white noise, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Like I say, they're all. There's no click to turn them off. It just is. Okay, I'm sold. I really like this one. Like I said, whenever I started this one, there's 3 or 4 of them for different. Yeah, I think there's a Magic Shop one and a Christmas one, and like just one, a general country one. So I imagine over the course of the year you're going to be seeing at least a couple more of these, because this was a nice little build. Nice, not overly challenging, but good results. And no, honestly, like I said, I can't. If there was any trouble with them, I totally dropped it out. I totally blocked it out. But yeah, I think this one was, like I say, it was a pricey one at $70, but I'm convinced it was well worth the money. And take a quick peek at what we got doing starting up tomorrow. I had this one requested a while back. It might have been around Christmas, before Christmas, maybe right after Christmas. I'm not sure, but I do remember somebody asked about it. But it's the Row-Life floral corner. Got, you know, the typical Row-Life with the mirror in the back to create the illusion of depth. Little, you know, I don't recognize the city or anything. We got it's 3.5 stars. Uses batteries, and let's see how many. Oh, only 164 pieces, so it should be a pretty quick one. But I think, you know, it looks entertaining, and I thought, you know, I've had this one sitting around for a month or so at least, so it was prime time to get going on it. I've got one more Row-Life one after this that I just picked up that somebody spotted and said, hey, you need to do this. I was like, hey, you're right. So it's in the hopper and ready to go whenever I get around to another book nook. But in the meantime, this was a fun one. Vincent's bedroom. I enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed the results. Like I said, my mom is a big Van Gogh fan, so she'll probably end up with this one. But she's also always got her headphones on, so she'll never hear it. But that's for her to deal with. She'll find a good spot for it, I'm sure. But anyways, folks, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. You gonna say goodbye, Neo? A little bit. And I'll see you next time.